So, Red Sea Comics. Been wanting to check out a couple of books of theirs for a while now. The Kickstarters always just seem to take place whenever I reach my budget for the month, but I was finally able to back something a few months ago. It's here. Let's get into it. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. As always, if this is your first time here, welcome. If at any point you like what you see or hear, be sure to hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you know anytime we upload any new content. We've actually started just uploading shorts of late, so that's been seeming to go really well with everyone. And yeah, be sure to also hit that thumbs up on your way out. So with that said, let's get into this. So yeah, like I said, Red Sea is a company that I've been wanting to check out for a while. We actually have one of their books, The Saturn Effect, on a Kickstarter corner last year. But everything always just seemed to fall right as I was reaching my budget for being able to back Kickstarters. I hate saying that because I wish I could back every book I see on there that I do like, but that is what it is. So when this series came up and I was able to actually back it, I was actually very, very excited. Ironically enough, this came up because I was sitting there while Jay was in the background and they were filming an episode of Space Cadets, which you can see on The Experience every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central. Super awesome stuff to check out what they all talk about every week. It's nuts. They go from A to Z and back again and cover a variety of topics. But they just happen to be talking about Kickstarters that night, and of course, that got me like, well, let me pull out my phone, pull up the Kickstarter app, and just let's see if there's anything to talk about, or not talk about. See if there's anything just that catches my eye. Well, this series happened to come up, and as soon as I saw just the main kind of display art, and I read the brief premise, which I will try to paraphrase it as best I can, but basically humanity has gone beyond living on this plane, like of life, and they're all basically hooked into a giant simulation. And there are class tiers, each one having more access than before. Kind of sounds pretty similar when you think about it. And then, of course, the poor or the lowest have no ways to edit or do anything to the simulation themselves. And then there is some kind of enforcer that helps deal with things that are within this universe, kind of like problems. Sounds a bit like The Matrix in a very different way. So I was hooked because the art looked really cool too. And like I said, Red Sea has had some really cool looking stuff. So yeah, very, very long-winded way. Let's jump into the box. I've got it out here. The box is going to go over there. And we're going to go into it. So I'm going to start with issue 1. Like I said, this is called CTRL+Z. Check this out. Like I said, the art looks amazing, and it looks very similar on the inside as well from what I can remember of the sample art that they showed during the Kickstarter campaign. There is also a really cool print that I actually didn't realize I was getting, and this looks amazing. I'm definitely going to make sure I have this framed, but this looks awesome. And then basically just issue 2. Like I said, this is a very simple, to the point unboxing. Check out that cover. Everything. So yeah, super simple stuff. I am excited to read it. Hopefully it ends up being great. I'll try to remember to do a video on it at some point so I can tell everyone about it. But like I said, when it comes to Red Sea Comics, been wanting to check them out, so I'm excited. I'm going to leave a link down in the description of the video so that you can go to their website and check out some of their stuff. They do have books on there that you can purchase. Most of the time the new stuff comes out on Kickstarter first. You get Kickstarter exclusive covers, cool little extras, and then somewhere down the line, like with some other folks, you eventually get to buy the book with the standard cover, which is I believe what I got on this one, just because I was excited to back 2 books at one time. So I just was like, let me jump into this universe and let's see what it's all about. So yeah, check it out, Red Sea Comics. As far as what's coming up on the channel, like I said before, we started doing some shorts, suggestions of the week. At first, when I was doing this, it was just going to be a newer comic and a throwback comic, but Jay's idea for what suggestion of the week could be was so much better. So you're going to start seeing a really big mix of suggestions. They're always going to be comic related, of course, but it could be a new comic, old comic, a very indie comic, could be a movie, could be a TV show, might even be a couple of video games, but it's always going to be comic centric. So I liked his idea. We're going to start rolling with that. We've got 4 that have happened already. The next one will be coming out next week on Tuesday. This video should be coming to you live on Friday in April. So like I said, keep an eye out. They come out about 10, 11 a.m. Central Time every Tuesday, and every Thursday is kind of what we're going for now. And then from there, just some general trailer reactions. Jay is kind of working on the continuation of his Superman series that he's doing. We've got he did the best Superman and Clark TV shows. He's done a Superman review. I apologize, I forget the name of the story he read, but it's one of the ones where they're using that to base on the Superman in the upcoming DCU, I believe, is some of what this is going to be based off of. So yeah, he's got some more Superman-centric stuff coming up, so just keep an eye out for that. I know I'm excited because Jay's pretty much the biggest Superman fan that I know. So with that said, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to get out of your hair. Enjoy the rest of your week and your weekend. Hold on to your loved ones. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I will catch you next time. Later, everybody.